Today I've been analyzing Reddit posts, and the thing that came up extremely frequently was people backfiring when they're taking methyl donors, so things stimulating the methyl cycle. Methylfolate was often the compound used, and most posts said that I took methylfolate, I felt amazing for about 2 days, and I completely crashed into a spiral of depression, anxiety, insomnia, and so on. Keep in mind, these are people actively trying to better their health because they are having symptoms that they want to solve, and they have come to the conclusion that methylfolate might be something that could benefit them. So it's not like a person with no symptoms trying something out that probably has a stronger body, right? But it did make me realize that we should be very careful about the things that we are supplementing, and that because I used to do this a lot too, right? Where I would look on Reddit because in 2022 I got sick, and I wanted to then fix it. And I was looking on Reddit, could I have this symptom? What should I take? Try it out, and then adjust. Which in the end, I mean, it did bring me things, but it also could backfire massively. And I guess it does serve as a good warning for us to learn from, right? If you do want to take B vitamins, so methylfolate is actually a form of a B vitamin, and it's taken to help the methylation cycle along, which, if you've been on this channel before, the methylation cycle, stimulating it, taking methyl donors, basically falls under stimulating the engine, so pressing on the gas pedal. If you're having a lot of symptoms, you never want to do this. There's no reason for you to take a methyl donor when you're having tons of symptoms, right? It will in most cases backfire, and it's not worth it. There are other compounds that you could take that might stimulate the methylation cycle a bit, but you're not completely flooring the gas pedal. And those are non-methylated B vitamins. So one of them is folinic acid instead of methylfolate. It's also a form of folate, and you have to be very careful with folate, because you might sometimes see in the supermarket that there are foods, that there are like cereals that will say, well, and I think this is mostly in America, but it will say folate added, and then like on the back it says folate. This is not a usable form of folate. I really don't understand why companies do this. But this form of folate will only cause harm to your body, because it will go onto the folate receptor site and not do a single thing. It won't do shit, right? So it's just sitting there, taking up space. The real active folate cannot even get on the receptor site anymore, because this thing is blocking it. Good. So folinic acid might be something you want to try. I'll give a disclaimer. First, maybe let me name a good supplement. So a B complex by Seeking Health, methyl-free. B complex MF is actually, I think it's a very good supplement. Whenever you introduce a supplement, I would say take a bit of it first, especially when you're very sensitive, when you've been under a lot of oxidative stress, when you're just having a lot of symptoms, when your body is reactive, right? And reactivity is often connected to mast cell priming. And we need to figure out a way to reduce the mast cell priming. Because if we do not figure out a way, no supplement is going to magically help. So perhaps take a capsule, take 1/4 of it, take 1/10 of it, and see what happens. Do that for a week. Then double the dose. And then double the dose again, if you feel like, right? I personally, from the supplement I just suggested, I only take 1/10 of it. And that's because I often see supplements dosed at extremely high dosages. A very pronounced example is actually melatonin. When you look at melatonin, so it's the hormone that helps you sleep. When you are getting ready for bed, so it's the evening, it's nighttime, it's dark around, you don't have a lot of blue light going on, you're not watching TV anymore, your melatonin will rise. It will rise by approximately 0.3 milligrams. So that's not even a milligram, right? It's not a lot. Your body will naturally create this, and okay, fine. You will start sleeping. When you now go on iHerb and you search for melatonin supplement, you will see absolutely ridiculous dosages of 30 milligrams, 50 milligrams. So that is 10 to 20 times more than your body naturally produces. I mean, and for what? And what are you gonna take this and then sleep for 5 days? It doesn't work, and it will actually backfire on you, because the body will always sense what's in it, right? And it will always want to go back to homeostasis. So if it senses, man, I've just somehow gotten 30 milligrams of melatonin, I only need 0.3 milligrams to sleep. Okay, the next night, I don't know exactly what the half-life of melatonin is, so how quickly the body clears it, but there's definitely going to be melatonin left. So next night you want to sleep, there's still melatonin in there. Your body will not create any melatonin because it senses, well, I've still got it. You will probably not sleep as well because this melatonin has been in the body during the day as well, so you're not really getting sleepy from it. And then you're not creating any either. So you will sleep like shit. And what you of course will do is take more melatonin, and then the cycle continues. So yeah, just be careful, right? I'll just quickly say, one supplement company that I think is fantastic is Nootropics Depot, and they actually sell a 0.3 milligram. I'm not sponsored by them. They actually sell a 0.3 milligram melatonin supplement that I do sometimes take, because like at the moment I sleep very early. I sleep at 8:30, and sometimes it's still light out. Sometimes I've just come from work at 7, I come home, and then I'm still kind of like activated, and then I do sometimes take it. Or when I try to change my sleep cycle to earlier or later, I take some melatonin. But yeah, so that's just an example. Be very careful with supplements, with different brands, with different compounds. When you take a supplement, I used to just take supplements. Like I said, I would look on Reddit because I had a certain symptom. I would type in the symptom, anxiety or insomnia or brain fog, and then, okay, what supplement will help me with this? And then people would just say, well, I used to have insomnia, and then I took this, Okay, let's say anxiety. So I used to have anxiety, then I took this supplement and it got way better. And I was like, maybe I should try this. And I just ordered it and I started taking it. And if it even gave me a little bit of benefit, I would just keep taking it. So in the end, I was just taking all these supplements. I didn't even know why I was taking them. I was literally taking them because someone else got better on them. So now what I try and do is when I think I want to buy a supplement, I will really look at the mechanism, see if it fits for my body, does it fit my genes, does it fit what I'm doing right now, does it have any evidence? And I try it out, I try a little bit of it, maybe half, maybe a quarter, see what it does. Okay, does it fit me? Yeah, it helps. Okay, take it maybe a couple of days. Now that I realize this, I also realize that in the protocol I will have to add why you're taking the supplement that you're taking, that I'm suggesting. So that's all streamlined and stuff like that. Good, thank you for watching this video. And if you've got any questions, leave them in the comments. I'll get back to you. Thank you.